the face-off. Canada presses the attack in the United States zone. Joel Otto tries to clear it for the United States. Back to the neutral zone. And Olczyk now playing it back to Canada's blue line as Murphy has control. Murphy out there with Scott Stevens. Pass for Lindros. Drops it for Murphy. Shooting. Hits the goal post. Richter grabs the rebound and the United States clears. A great early scoring chance right there denied. Off the goalpost, Shanahan with Harchuk. Don Koharski, the referee, will call the first penalty of the night against Tony Granato of the United States.
Got a quick start for the Canadian team. They started with the Sutter line. They got it going. Joel Otto was nailed twice. Here's a shot that will rattle off the goalpost. Screen set up. Big Lindros going to the net, providing the screen. Mike Richter beaten to the glove side, but the goalpost was hit. The Canadians have shown more in the first minute here than what they showed during the entire Finnish game. Larry Murphy had moved up into the play. Penalty upcoming here as Granato reaches out, and you see him haul down Lindros. So the first two lines on the ice for Team Canada showing some true grit. Power play time. Canada was 0 for 2 in their first game. And with Mike Richter in goal for the Americans, he can stop anybody.
Here they come. Gretzky dumps it off to Larmer. Larmer a centering pass and Richter down to smother in the crease.
Don, yesterday, Team Canada practiced in Toronto. The first 5 minutes of practice didn't go the way Mike Keenan wanted. Mike Keenan threw his stick helicopter style into the stands to wake his teammates up, or his players up, and it looks like they've woken up. Tim Taylor is coaching along with Jay Leach and Mike Eaves and Joe Bertagna, the goaltending coach. As you see there, Tim Taylor is a thinking man's coach. He coaches at Yale University in the United States.
Fleury will take the draw for Canada against Joel Otto, his Calgary Flame teammate. Larmer on the right, Gretzky on the left. Gretzky's hand much improved, but they prefer him not to take face-offs for now.
Gretzky shot the puck a lot better today during the morning skate for Team Canada and commented how much of a difference 24 hours makes.
Power play is on the ice for Canada. Sliding around past Coffey. Now Fleury picks it up over on the far boards. For Coffey, his shot deflected off the net. Fleury, Gretzky. Gretzky off the back of the goal to Fleury, left point Coffey. McInnes lets the shot go. That is blocked. Pressure remains. Coffey shooting. Blocked by the American defenders, and they clear the zone.
Good job by the American team not to allow a clean shot through, but credit Theo Fleury with 3 good passes. Concise, sharp, accurate passes in the offensive zone.
Larmer rink wide for McInnes. Drops it off inside the line. Takes it back again. Loose in front of the goal. They bang at it. Finally back to center it comes to Scott Stevens. Rink wide to Al McInnes. They change. Team Canada. Messier comes on the ice now. Larmer remains. McInnes getting it off to Courtnall. West Courtnall for Robitaille. Robitaille trying to clear it across to the far corner and couldn't find Messier. Al McInnes, about 2.5 minutes in, 35 seconds left on the Canadian power play. Team Canada works it ahead. Courtnall with Robitaille and Messier. Here's the shot by McInnes, blocked in front again. A lot of those drives do not ever get to Mike Richter. 20 seconds to go on the power play.
By the way, Bill Ranford is playing goal for Team Canada. He hasn't had any work yet. And he certainly deserves the start after his excellent first game against the Finnish team, a 2-2 tie.
The Roenick line is on the ice. Just 3 seconds left in the penalty. Murphy has it for Team Canada. Intercepted by Jeremy Roenick. Feeding it ahead for Madonna. Into the corner. Roenick waits for the pass in front. Intercepted. Team's back at full strength now. Past the 3-minute mark. Rick talking to the Philadelphia Flyers. Has Dirk Graham of Chicago with him with Murphy.
Mike Keenan has Brent Sutter's line on the ice right now to go opposite the Roenick line, and it's a line built with speed, a lot of speed.
Chelios back for it, and there'll be a face-off just outside the blue line. This is the Labatt Canada Cup on CTV.
CTV's coverage of the 1991 Labatt Canada Cup is brought to you in part by your local bottlers of Coca-Cola Classic. You can't beat the real thing.
Young Eric Lindros ready for the face-off. Scoreless first period. 16.5 minutes to go. The United States has withstood the power play thrust by Canada. Eric Desjardins. Across to Steve Smith. Lindros now comes in. Pass in front and just failed to click to Shanahan. Ranford with a big goal stick stopping it for Steve Smith. Lindros. Number 39, Wolanin met him. And back to center ice it comes. Smith waits, shoots it in. Team Canada buzzing all around. A centering pass was intercepted by Wolanin of the Quebec Nordique.
Yeah, there was quite a collision between Lindros and Wolanin.
Here's Hull coming in, and the offside pass.
The Americans have lost Eric Weinrich. When Chelios shot the puck into the USA bench, he hit his teammate Eric Weinrich below the left ear, or right around the left ear, and he has gone to the locker room for repairs.
Well, Mike Richter, normally a stand-up goalie, hasn't had a chance to do much of that tonight. Bill Ranford gets a second start for Team Canada.
Watch for the Americans to keep the puck away from Ranford's catching hand. Team USA has a lot of respect, saying that Ranford has one of the quicker gloves in all of hockey regarding goaltenders, and they may try to keep the puck to the stick hand side.
Otto on the face-off against Corson. Larmer on his right. On his left is Wayne Gretzky. McInnes and Stevens on defense for Canada. And Gretzky waits on the left side while Larmer plays it ahead. The centering pass by Corson is broken up. This is Otto clearing it ahead for the United States. And Olczyk. He flips it down. Mullins in pursuit as they jam it down to the Canadian zone. McInnes. Gretzky. Relay on the left side for Corson, high off the glass. And it's whistled down.
Don, that was a 3-on-2 for Team Canada that didn't click, but it was because of the first pass by McInnes. A great, crisp first pass out of the zone, and with that pass, boom, it's a 3-on-2, yet it didn't click.
Approaching the 5-minute mark, scoreless game.
Take a look at the lines that the American team will use. That's that line with speed. They were responsible for 3 goals in game 1. There's the 3 lines, and they go with 2 extra forwards, Christian and Doug Brown. Brown did not dress for warm-up as he suffered from the flu, but he is dressed for the game.
Johnson shoots it ahead for the United States. And Don Koharski goes back to work with a slashing call just as the play went into the Canadian zone.
The slashing call on Steve Larmer. There's the defense pairings for Team USA. They have 6 dressed. Remember, Leach, Chelios, Suter, all great offensive defensemen, and Wolanin is dressed as a 7th. That's the same 7 they dressed for game 1. Not 6, but 7. There's Larmer in the penalty box, slashing the call.
Steve Larmer, 2 minutes for slashing at 4 minutes 54 seconds.
Don Ranford hasn't had any work yet. We're almost 5 minutes in, and it looks like now, with a power play against them, he may see his first real action.
Kevin Miller has got Hull and Modano on the ice on the power play. Gretzky out there to help kill it off for Team Canada. The linesman gets in the way, but the United States Ed Olczyk carries on now. Comes back on the point. Suter waits for the pass. It goes the other way. Back for Chelios. Chelios trying to get it to Suter. It's intercepted by Messier. And Messier gets it ahead to Wayne Gretzky. McInnes. His shot is blocked by Suter. Chelios in the American corner. Gretzky gets a break. Team Canada changes. The United States back to center ice with it. Long lead pass fails to click. Scott Stevens into the corner. They bump in there. Modano passing it out. Intercepted. Team Canada will kill a few more seconds off now with Dirk Graham passing to Courtnall. Then all the way back for Smith and Desjardins inside the Team Canada blue line. The penalty has been half killed. 6 minutes have gone by in the first period of scoreless hockey. Intercepted in there.
It's one area that Mike Richter is not great at, and that's handling the puck away from his goal net. He's a great goaltender, but that's his weakest area.
Rodick lets it fly, and there's a great save by Bill Ranford off the pads. Hard blast. Chris Chelios being dogged by Courtnall. Suter now sends the United States away inside the blue line. 30 seconds to go on the penalty, and that's broken up. Number 4 is Kevin Hatcher of the Washington Capitals. Ahead to Craig Janney of the Boston Bruins. That failed to materialize. Canada doing a good job with just 13 seconds to go in the American power play.
Only given up to one shot, Don, and that was that longer shot that Ranford was forced into making a good save, but just the one shot over now what is 2 minutes.
And the gate is open. Larmer's back on the ice. The teams are at full strength. They've each killed off a power play opportunity. Larmer on the near boards for Canada, being watched by Otto. Leach can't contain it. McKinnon shoots it past him. Fleury and Hatcher heavily into the boards. There'll be a delayed call here. Koharski, the referee, has got his arm raised.
That's all Theo Fleury, his spark going after Kevin Hatcher.
Now they finally whistle it down. Those two had quite a match going all the way into the corner. Still scoreless. This is the Labatt Canada Cup on CTV. So Kevin Hatcher, after jousting with Fleury, gets a high sticking penalty.
There's some action here, a difference of about 6 inches. Fleury upset that he was held up. Watch him take a run at Hatcher, and Hatcher will react with a stick right across the side of the head of Fleury, knocking him down. That's what Fleury's put into the lineup for, to add spark, and there he drew a penalty.
The referee is from Canada, Don Koharski. The linesman from the United States, Kevin Collins, and from Finland, Kim Phil. They expect McInnes, slight injury or no, to see a lot of ice time. He has already again tonight. He starts the play. They form an upright to Eric Lindros inside the blue line. Number 88, Lindros, with Robitaille gets it back from the LA King. Here's the shot from McInnes, screen but off target. Robitaille tries to pass it in front, saving it for Gretzky. The master makes the play, and Team Canada scores. Lindros, 1-0 for Canada.
He got himself into good position. Gretzky waits, and look at that little pass, setting up a 2-on-1 in front with Lindros and Robitaille. Amazing play by Gretzky. Robitaille's off the net. He knows where Lindros is. Mike Richter with no chance, and it's a power play goal. And it was Theo Fleury with his play that led to that power play.
Young Lindros now with a goal and an assist in Canada Cup play. The assist to Gretzky and Robitaille.